Jim, why did you choose Interlock?
Well, probably about a year and a half or so ago, I saw an Interlock display at one of the home shows and liked the look of the product at that particular time. Kept it in mind. I knew my roof was coming to a point where it needed some attention. And when it came to that point, I remembered the name Interlock. I had some business cards from the home show, so I got in contact with some of the salespeople. They came out and had a look at it, and that kind of got the ball rolling.
Okay, fantastic. What do the neighbors say about your roof?
Well, I've already had one set of neighbors drop in and ask about it. They are definitely themselves realizing that their shake roof is at a point where it needs some attention. And I trust they'll be looking into Interlock as well. They seem very impressed by the appearance, and I think they do like the idea of the longevity of the roof as well.
Okay. What do you like about our warranty, or was the warranty appealing to you?
The warranty was appealing. Well, there's two reasons. The longevity of the warranty. Our plan is to hopefully retire here and stay in this house. That may or may not change. No one really knows what the future holds. But the fact that the warranty is at least one-time transferable was, to me, a very attractive feature of the warranty. That if we do decide to sell, we know it's going to be down the road, but at the same time, that whoever buys the house would at least have the assurance that they're coming into a home with a quality roof that they don't have to worry about.
How about our installers?
Awesome. We very impressed. They this roof went in the springtime between weather, much like we're seeing here today, and they were extremely cautious and at the same time diligent in how they worked. They worked between the weather fronts, got the roof on, and they left zero mess. They were very friendly, enjoyable to have around, very courteous, and we had a lot of fun filling them up with coffee and baked goods as well. So yeah, overall it was a good experience.
Okay, fantastic. So you had Cedar on your roof last time. Why did you change it?
Cedar, it's just, as you get talking to the roofing professionals, they're all telling us now that cedar is typically maybe a 12 to a 15-year roof at best. And we were, this house was built in '93, so if you do the math, they were right on. And we were starting to see a lot of rot. The shingles were failing badly. And I just didn't want the thought of having to go and do this again in another, 13, 14 years. So that is why. And I looked at the other options, and most of the warranties are prorated. And at least this way, we've got the confidence that, and sometimes with asphalts and duroids, they don't last the way they're intended to last. So rather than take the risk, we decided to go with the metal roof.
Okay, fantastic. Overall, what would you say about your experience with Interlock to others if they asked you?
Overall, very positive. There was a bit of an oversight on this project. The snow guards were an oversight. Should have been installed. As you can see, we've had lots of snow, and the snow coming off the roof has been a bit of an issue. But there's a plan in place. We've already had the service tech has been out to look at it. They're going to come back and make sure that it gets dealt with, and everything's been smooth and professional.
Okay, fantastic. Why did you choose the Cedar profile over the other ones?
I guess mostly because, well, there were a couple of reasons. Some of the shingles are not, they don't lend themselves to a straight up replacement. Because the existing cedar roof is done on strapping, some of the shingle designs would require that the whole roof get resheeted. But with the shake profile, they could add a filler strap and go that way, and that helps keep the cost down. And the second reason, because a lot of the houses in this area are done with the shake look, it kind of made sense to stay with at least with the general style.
Yeah. Okay, fantastic. Overall, what would you say about Interlock, and why did you choose us over the competition?
Well, again, it's you know, I heard good things, did a lot of research, checked Interlock out on the websites, made sure that they were part of the, I forget the exact name, the BC Roofers Federation or whatever, you know, so they had the support and the references. The product simply looked better than some of the other metal roofs. I mean, there's metal and there's metal, and when you start to look at the gauge and some of the quality, I just got a better feeling about the Interlock product. Did it cost a little more? Probably, but again, you know, you tend to get what you pay for too.
Yeah. Okay, fantastic. That's all I have. Is there anything else that you'd like to say while we've got you on camera?
No, just, you know, pleased to act as a reference. You know, I'm always happy when I get good service and a quality job, and I felt that we got all of that. And like I say, even though there's an outstanding issue, at no point was there, you know, any indication that there was reluctance to come back and acknowledge that, you know, there was an oversight, and that can happen to anybody in any circumstance, especially in a workplace environment that's busy and demanding, which I know the roofing industry right now is going through. It's a very busy industry for the groups, and they're having a hard time keeping up. But you know, as long as when something like that happens, the company stood behind it, and they're making it right. So what more can I ask?